Kia ora watu e homa, no ma, hara mai, ke whakata Māori. Super 8 rugby from the beautiful city of Tauranga and Tauranga Boys College. It's a great matchup here with two super fine teams as Tauranga Boys line up against Hamilton Boys, champions of the world really, the latter. And Tauranga Boys College sitting pretty good too. It's a windy old day here in the Bay of Plenty today, but a beauty day for rugby.
Papaki kawana ngā tai, ki mau au, kei taku taha I naini ko te kaiako o Tauranga Boys, ko ai atu ko Aiden Kuka, no Ngāti Ranginui. Aiden, whakamaramahia mai e hoa, te hononga I Whanganui I a Hamilton Boys, me Tauranga Boys I tēnei rā.
Kia ora tātou. It's obviously a big day for us here at Tauranga Boys. This annual fixture between two proud schools, two Super 8 schools. He maha nā tākaro kei Whanganui a tātou I tēnei rangi. We've got hockey going on, we've got basketball, we've got football, we've got golf, and of course we've got our main events here out here on Nicholson Field, the rugby games. It's been obviously a long-standing tradition between the two schools and everything to play for today.
Kia whakawhaiti tāua te tiro ki te tukinga, kei te whira matua e haere ake nei, ako ake nei. Tell us a little bit about the mana that the boot has between these two schools.
Yeah, the boot has been played for, correct me if I'm wrong, whānau, but well over 50 years that this boot has been going. And it's a well fought after trophy. 2 years ago, we were lucky to be victors here on this field, and that was the first time actually we had held the boot in about 11 years. So Hamilton have had a strong hold on this taonga, and today we're hoping that we can put enough fights out there to come away with the win today and reclaim the boot for ourselves.
And like you said, Aiden, Hamilton is a quality side. They've won a couple of world championships recently, and ahakoa kei te noho koutou ki te tihi o te tepu, even though you guys are sitting up at the top of the table at the moment. What's the sort of plan of attack to mitigate some of the attack that the Hamilton boys have today?
Yeah, it's going to take a courageous defensive effort. We know how fast and how quick Hamilton like to play the game, and of course they run with skill and with flair. So we're going to have to be on our toes and try and stop down any KBA or any quick ball. But on the flip side of that, we've also shown ourselves that we can play a bit of footy. So we'll back ourselves in certain parts of the field to put our moves together, and hopefully we can get over the line a few times today, and maybe use the home crowd as an advantage and get the boys up.
Well, I'm certainly feeling the Māori at this stage. Thank you for your time, Karawhio. All the best, Tauranga Boys.
Tēnā koe, o tira, tēnā koutou.
It will be Hamilton Boys, the lads from Kirikiriroa, will be working from right to left once the whistle is underway. Here we go, it's Super 8 Rugby, and you've got the action live on Whakata Māori, home of Super 8, with a tap back here and picked up by one of the top guns here from the home team. That's the number 5, Aisake Vakasiola. That one for the touchline just down in front of us from our broadcast position. Yeah. Up they come to the 22, still in control. Russ has it. Decides to go down the short side as Patuawa flicks on. Nice hands as well from Putoko. Down the right edge comes a flying Ollie Guerin, and the first try is scored within 4 minutes. Hamilton Boys set it up, were patient, and worked it to the right-hand side. The winger got a flying run and was able to go in unmarked down that right-hand channel.
E tino tauira tēnā te kite atu I te kaunga o ngā paumuri. Great display, set move there. From the left-hand side of the field to the right-hand side of the field, through the hands, a bit of a backdoor play as well, which come off really well, and our winger on the right-hand edge did really well there for the Hamilton Boys to put some points on the board. Well done, Ollie Guerin.
McCarthy has the ball on the far side of the field. Plenty of support here for the home team. The whole kura is out, and about plenty of parents as well, and around the outside they come. This is danger time here for Tauranga. A bullying run to the number 8, pulls to ground. Spratley is in there, confidence sky high as Russ works it, and runners on the outside, pops the pass over the top and finished off beautifully as well by the number 11, Dupre Marshall, in for try number 2 after 9 minutes.
E kore taia te pēhea mo te nuinga o te poro, me te wāhi e tū ai te poro I tēnei wā tonu. You couldn't prevent that. The Hamilton Boys team got back-to-back harm in there, back-to-back penalties. They're playing down the right end of the footy field, and just with consistent pressure to the line, they had to crack at some time. I thought there was a little bit of a hint of an obstruction or a bit of a shepherd there, but the outcome was another try for the opposite winger, this time of the Hamilton Boys squad. Is this the third or fourth penalty against the home team? I mean, he's going to have a word with the captains earlier on, otherwise someone's going to go to the pai whakatā to have a bit of a chill out for 5 or 10 minutes. So not getting any of the rub of the green, the haukanga.
Well, Whakata Māori pleased to be bringing this action, but it's at the moment pretty much one-way action. Again, this very impressive Hamilton Boys High School unit combined this time and driving in with support. There's a ton of activity on. I'm not sure that he got there, the referee.
Yeah, kua tuhia ki te rai, kua whakamana here. It's in the newspaper now, Dale. It's up on the scoreboard, and I was really pleased with the mana of the D-line there for Tauranga Boys, but just another ngaru atu, ngaru mai, another wave of attack from the Hamilton Boys, and more points on the board, miss forward.
Christian McEwen is credited with the try here, but it's been a very dominant performance and is really sucking at the fitness reserves for Tauranga Boys. Have been under the pump, driving towards the line. He does get it down. For a moment there I thought he might have been held up over the line, but that's not the way our referee sees it. So here for Waikato, slipping and still slotting. Smart work as well. Gee, that was interesting. We might get a replay of that from Wyndham Patuwai.
Aira Patu, Pakaru mai te kata hoki, the home crowd was cracking up that he slipped.
Look at this drive. Oh yeah, this is the stuff that success is made of in the sport of rugby. Look at the grinding effort and fabulous try. Superb effort here from Hamilton Boys. And they are well and truly on fire. Try scored here from Jack Miller, or by Jack Miller. Gee, that was well constructed.
Tika na ano nei he waka e hoi ana I te awa o Waikato. It just seemed like a canoe paddling up the Waikato River, Dad, or a bunch of puru going up the field, bro. Like, it's hard to stop, isn't it?
Yeah, have a look at it. It was so beautifully constructed, and that'll get Russ trying to grind their way forward, going underneath. Tough times here for Tauranga. Can they withstand the barrage? That's the question. Yote Whakata Māori, are we going to see try number 5 and driving towards the line, muscling towards the line is the number 4, McEwen. Not quite there, but the ball certainly is. They've got numbers out to the left-hand side this time, and easy pickings for the 12 who goes to Hilaka Waitai Hainga. Try number 5 for Hamilton Boys High School. What a performance they're putting on here in the first half.
Just like at the marae, the lazy catch and goosey, getting on the outside, short ball to the other bro, in a second 5 on his left-hand side. Simple play, catch and goose, running over his line. Holes opened up and Hamilton are in once again.
Hiraka Waitai Hainga, the try scorer. You just felt that it was coming. The setup was superb. The patience shown was also very, very commendable here.
But just a reminder, Dad, it's not all about rugby. Or it is almost all about rugby, but there were plenty of sports out here this afternoon or throughout the day. We've had hockey, we've had basketball, we've had football, we've even had golf. Pono ki te atua, straight up, we've had a golf outing as well for these proud two teams that have shown a strong relationship to one another over the past 50 or so years.
Yeah, they've been fantastic rivals, and I hope you're enjoying the action from Super 8. A big turnaround. The wind will be behind the home team, but can they come back from what is a 29-0 lead to Hamilton Boys High School here over Tauranga Boys College? It's half-time, and you're watching Whakata Māori coverage of Super 8. Still there, Sinton. Goal or hole opens up. Beautiful darting run from Monks, who offloads beautifully to Te Huia. And he's to ground Nikolai Te Huia. Right in front of the post. This is the chance that Tauranga have been waiting for. Wrestling for the football. Credit here to Palmer. Gee, he's been good. He reefed the ball away too. That one's been knocked backwards. Play on. Ball's there. Try scored. Well, they're coming back. There's the start of it. It's got to start somewhere. Tauranga Moana, driver. All good. Thumbs up.
Tika ana, kua piro. Piro tuatahi mo te kapa Tauranga. First try on the board. Heard I say that, Mr. Monks, bro, he broke the line. Good backing up from our prop forward.
That's Nikolai Te Huia.
Turnover here was class as well from the opposing prop.
Nikolai's just in year 11, so he's got plenty of time here to contribute. And it ends up in the hands of Judah Draver.
I've been impressed.
Good climb, high, well taken by Lachlan Stevens. Setting it up for the drive towards the line here. Bit of confidence on show. At the back here is the number 2. Everyone climbs in there. Driver is Calls is in there also. This is good play from Tauranga. Can they get to the line? They get to it all right. Can they get it down? The referee's there. He said, yes, you can. Look at them erupting on the sideline.
Oh, miharo. Mihi ana.
Miharo.
He haruru ana te whenua. The ground and the mininga, the maria are erupting. Classic try, classic pushover try. Well done to Tauranga Boys.
Who's credited with the try? I'm just having a little trouble identifying the player on the far side.
It's usually the hooker, Dad. The hooker who throws it in the line out usually jumps on the back of the maul and gets across. But let's give it to the team. That was a team try, that one.
Well, I can't exactly right. That try scored by da-da-da-da-da and team, can I? Fella. Still with the ball, though. Here's Tauranga Moana in control and need to stay that way. Plenty of phases here in this play for the home team.
I know there's a New Zealand delegation in China. Seems like Tauranga Boys at the Great Wall of China at the moment.
Well, the big wall of China is holding up at the moment. The Great Wall of Hamilton. Still, they've got it there. Can they get Hese Sake this time around? But he's repelled also. Whakasiola can't get there, but they are still going hammer and tong here at the Hamilton Boys. They've got it. They've got it this time. Referee goes sideline to see, and that's it. It's secured. Do we get a number this time here? I think it's the number 2. Number 2 comes up with it, Christian Sony. What a comeback we are witnessing here from Tauranga Boys College.
E mea ana koe, Mr. Husband, e mea ana koe. How many phases? Phase after phase. Phase after phase. Finally got over the chalk. Jumping up and down. They thoroughly deserve it, the Tauranga Boys. They battled all the seasons in the first half and getting some fruits for the hard effort and the labour put in the second half.
I think it's ended our lives going forward. This kick coming around. Yes, it is. He nails it from out wide. Good conversion this time from Mason Verster.
Tom McCarthy there going over the stripe. He molds his game on Mr. Cody Taylor, and there were signs of Cody Taylor in that resilience to just keep pushing on, and Tauranga Boys are here to stamp their foot in the ground and stay at the top of the table of the Super 8 College First 15 competition.
Well, they were stamping their feet with the haka pre-game too. Number 20 is in for them. That's Mitchell Swan. Driving forward is Palmer. Palmer frees it up. Replacements coming in thick and fast as Koko, who is upended and driven in a great defensive effort. Classic. Patuawa decides to change the point of attack and pivots it across to the left-hand side with the fullback chimes in. Lunovic is skillful, and he just streaks away and turns the momentum that was really in behind the home team around, and he scores on the far side of the field. We saw him last year, didn't we, Orangiwai Lunovic? He was clever when we witnessed him in season 2022 and has improved again this year. He's a top player and took his opportunity here when he was able to get around the outside of Sony.
Yeah, kako se dobro whala to the Lunovic whānau, predominantly Tarara people. And we saw him on display last year in the Super 8 competition, and he's got a wide range of skill sets in the sevens format as well, and so he's a handy player to have.
Here's Lunovic. Dobro whala.
Where are we at now?
Well, that's to 30.
37.
37.
37-19.
This top of the table clash here. Hamilton always tough to beat. Rahuruhi Palmer's had a good game here today. Nikolai Te Huia has been really solid. All have contributed well. Looking for a charge down here, but it still comes into the hands of Hamilton Boys. And opting to just finish it off too with a kick into touch at 70 minutes. And a solid game of footy, an enjoyable game here in Super 8 rugby on Whakata Māori. We come to the end and it's 37-19 Hamilton Boys High School beat Tauranga Boys College.